Hello, my trainers. Hello, my idiots. Just kidding. Hope you're nourished. Hope you're hydrated. And that you've been doing well. Hope you didn't miss me too much. But I'm back with a new video. Today is not gonna be a video for the veterans. We're not doing news-worthy stuff. We're making a video for the newbies, for the casuals that might want to up their game a little bit. I'm here to help with that. Before we continue, just want to flex a little. This could be you. Oh, I tap my own phone to try and focus it. I'm so dumb. Anyways, post grubbin day, these past 2 weekends, I've got a decent amount of shiny luck. The brand new shiny Detective Pikachu Slowpoke. The event recently is around the new Detective Pikachu game, Detective Pikachu Returns, or whatever. But also, I hatched this Meowth, Galarian? Yeah, Galarian Meowth. I almost confused it with. Anyways, Galarian Meowth. And the shiny Azurill. That was on the Azurill hatch day, which I didn't really get to do. I just happened to be on a hike and got this nice little shiny. So like I said, we're talking to the newbies. I'm talking to you, those recent friends that I've realized still play the game. Okay. I'm hoping you're enjoying it, because I still enjoy the game, despite all the changes. I know a lot of people who've been playing since 2016 loved all the new stuff that occurred, probably like around 2018, and then didn't like a lot of the changes afterwards. But anyways, we are here, 2023, what, 6 years, and if you're new to this game, or a casual, thanks for stopping by. So we'll start with when you first enter the game, create your account. Like many main series games, you're greeted with the professor of the region here, where we'll be adventuring with Professor Willow, who I don't really listen to his babble, but sometimes you should. So try and read his commentary every now and then. I messed up recently. And then you're presented with 3 options: the Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. The nostalgia. I went ahead and caught the Charmander. For the record, I played Pokemon Red when the first main series came out, so this is, it's just like an obvious choice for me. No hate against Squirtle or Bulbasaur, but I think Charmander is supreme in that category. So anyways, what is the game all about? You will be catching Pokemon by tapping on the map on the Pokemon. You will be going to Pokestops, spinning the stops to collect items. You will be going to Pokemon gyms to battle other trainers and earning badges and collecting Pokecoins. You'll also be going to those gyms for raids, which are super fun, super important. You will get to that, and you will be, you'll interact with players in the real world. You can trade Pokemon. You can send each other gifts. You can battle each other. Battling is very important for those players that want to level up. So stay tuned. But anyways, so you go in like this one. We got this Wooper. I'm gonna put my finger on the Pokeball and hold it, and you'll see a colored ring that's shrinking, and then gets to a point where it goes back to the big area of the ring. And you're gonna want to flick the ball to throw it, and most people are gonna use a curve action to catch Pokemon. That is because throwing a throwing a curveball will actually increase the likelihood of you catching the Pokemon. So let's see, first throw got 1,000 XP or so. Oh, 1,000 for catching a new Pokemon. Got that Pokedex entry for Wooper, and we'll go on to the next one. We got a Growlithe. So you'll also see the coloring. It is getting bigger, or it's getting smaller, and then gets big again and goes smaller. And what you want to try to do is throw the ball into the center of the ring, and you don't want to get outside of the colored ring. The smaller the circle is, the better, as long as you hit inside the circle. And so there's 3 different types of throws that you can throw: a nice throw, great throw, or excellent throw. You want to try to get the excellent throw, and that's going to be the smallest colored circle. So I'm just going to do a nice throw right here to show what that will look like. It's kind of hard to do because I'm so used to, that was a great throw. It wasn't even a nice throw. So it's pretty easy to get to the great throw. Nice throw basically will probably happen if you miss the timing of an excellent. But that was a great throw. Got the Growlithe. Let's see. Cutie Fly. I'm going to try to do a nice throw. There we go. Nice throw. So, biggest area of the circle, pretty easy to get, as long as the Pokemon's not moving around. Alright. Dex entry. And then, I didn't get this on the recording, but I'll try and get an excellent. Let's see if, let's see, maybe I have an encounter or something. Gonna tap through these. No, I have no encounters. Finding your voice. Let's see, what can I do? Anyways, I didn't get it on the recording. I'm not walking around. I already got level 5. Okay, I didn't realize it was gonna be that fast. I literally have caught 4 Pokemon. Must have been because of the Slowpoke, because I got over 3,000 XP. Oh, we got 5 Pokemon, and I'm at level 5. There's 2 more things on the screen that you might have noticed, and that's you have the balls on the right side and the berry on the left side. So we're going to start with the berries. Right now I only have 1 type of berry, but you can get 5 different types. There's the regular raspberry, the nana berry, which is what I have, the pineapple berry, golden raz, and silver pineapple. So each of them has their own utility. With the nana berry that I have here, which I'll go ahead and use, what it does is prevents Pokemon from flying around as much as they normally would. So you can even see, feed this Pokemon to calm it down, making it less erratic. So good for flying type Pokemon. Pokemon like this Chimicho that is moving a whole lot, Zubats, stuff like that. Zubat is just notorious for being hard to catch and annoying, at least for me. But anyways, with the raspberry, it increases the odds of catching the Pokemon. With the pineapple berry, it'll give you double the amount of candy that you'll normally get. And then the golden raz is an improved raspberry, so just more odds of catching. And then the silver pineapple is, oh, it's not, it's still gonna get you more candy. It'll also help you catch. So there's that. But yeah, and then on the right, we have the Pokeballs. That is gonna get, we have Pokeballs, Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and then as of this year, we've also gotten Master Balls, which are very rare to come by, but Master Balls, if you've played the main series games, you know that it is a guaranteed catch. So that's awesome. What's the other one? Premier Balls. Premier Balls, which you will get from, they won't be in your item bag, but you will have like 10 allotted of these Premier Balls after a raid to catch a raid boss, or after fighting Rocket Grunts and to catch their shadow Pokemon. So there's that. But yeah, let's continue. I'm gonna catch this Chimicho. Wasn't an excellent. Man, that was so close too. Let's see if we catch it. 3 little rocks and we got it. I've completed some research. Got that XP. Nice, nice, nice. Pokedex entry. Which all of these are going to be new entries because I started this new account. Now, we're moving on to the post-catch section, which there's a lot of stuff to look at. I'll try and break it down top to bottom. At the top is the CP. That stands for combat power. And that is basically calculated with the analytics, the stats or whatever, the base stats and all that, the IVs. It's calculated in the game. But it gives you a general estimate of how good this Pokemon is going to be compared to other Pokemon. Not including typing challenges, typing battles and stuff like that. It's just a general number. Good to know. Alright, and then we'll have the name, which you can give it a nickname. We're gonna give Chimicho Newbie. Alright. Newbie, 48 HP, right below the name. Got the weight, the typing, the height. Now, this is going to be the total amount of Stardust that we have on the left side, and then the total amount of candy that we have for that specific Pokemon lineage. Then you can power up, and what power up will do will increase the CP of the Pokemon. This will show you the, below that, showing you the move set of the Pokemon. So this Chimicho has a ghost type move called Astonish, and a charge attack move that is a grass type called Energy Ball. And if I get enough candy and Stardust, I can even give it a second charged move. And then this is to show you gyms and raids versus trainer battles. This is slightly different effects. You can see for Energy Ball, it gives a chance of decreasing the opponent's defense. And then at the very bottom, we have just a little bit of a stat, where you caught the Pokemon on what day, with what ball, and sometimes you'll even see if you caught a Pokemon during a community day. Above the height has a little XL marker. And you'll sometimes see XL, XXL, XS. Just generally shows you that it's a bigger in size or smaller in size Pokemon. What is that used for? Well, as of this year, there is a new feature called Showcases, where if you put your Pokemon in a showcase out of like, I think 100 people that are able to submit a Pokemon, you try to get the smallest or the biggest. You'll try to get the biggest Pokemon that has been caught, and then you can win some premium rewards. So there's a lot of Stardust, some premium items. Is it worth your time? I don't really think it's super valuable. The prizes are great, and these showcases are always going to be around certain events that are going on. So like the next community day, more than likely we'll see showcases that are trying to find the biggest timber, and you might have an XXL one already, but since it's a community day, you will have so many opportunities to catch timber. It's very likely that you will find a bigger one. So is it worth it to hold on to these? I'm sort of on the fence because they are really good items, but I don't think so. Oh, I guess it depends. Are you willing to pay money or grind out Pokemon coins to increase your Pokemon storage so you can hold on to these extra large Pokemon or extra small Pokemon? For me, for the most part, I try not to pay that much money. I try to be mostly free to play. So for me, I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of the ones that I've caught, that I've been holding on to for whatever reason. That's just my take on it. Anyways, so we've gone over Stardust, XP, CP. CP stands for combat power. What I'll also mention is that There are base stats for every Pokemon. Then their stats are going to be the HP, their attack, and their defense. Now right now you're a brand new player, or you will be, and you don't have the option of seeing the IVs for a Pokemon. And if you're new, you might be like, what is that? Once you get to a certain level, which I don't remember what that level is, let me look it up. There are 2 requirements to unlock the appraisal feature. 1, choose a team, which you're able to do at level 5 by visiting a gym, and 2, you must be level 7. So at that point you can appraise a Pokemon, and your team leader will appraise the Pokemon and show you its attack, defense, and health point stats. These are good to know for later on when we're talking about best Pokemon to use for raids and best Pokemon to use for PvP, or also known as Go Battle League. But for now, the options we have in this little menu are to show the Pokedex entry, show the items that you can use on this Pokemon. So we got potions and revives. Show the catch card. Cool. You take a picture of the Pokemon as well. You can share it to the Campfire app, which, let me pull that Pokemon back up. And then you can favorite or transfer. I'm going to favorite this newbie. I'm also going to go favorite my Charmander as well. And the transfer is like, if you play the main games, you catch Pokemon and then you'll transfer some of them to the professor. That's the same thing here. And in this case, in return, you'll also get more candy. So let me transfer this Wooper. Transfer, do you want to transfer? Yes. Transfer to Professor Willow and got 1 more Wooper candy. So that's the benefit of transferring. And also, you don't want to hold on to Pokemon that you'll never use for raids and you'll never use for PvP. But there's also certain Pokemon that you might want to hold on to just because they're special to you. And we'll get into that in another video. Like for the instance, I'll probably hold on to this Charmander for the life of this account. Next, we're going to get into some of the items that you can use. We've already talked about the berries and the Pokeballs. And we also have the medicine items, which is pretty self-explanatory. Potions and revives. When your Pokemon has 0 HP, they are knocked out, and then you have to use a revive. And there's going to be a max revive, which will also fully heal, and then normal revives will only half heal a Pokemon. And then there's various types of potions. Best one is the max potion. It'll always fully heal a Pokemon. And then there's various of others, but really you get to a point where you only hold on to max potions and super potions. So we'll continue. Gifts, postcards, stickers, and gifts. Gifts are something you will receive from other Pokemon Go trainers, and you can get items and stickers and other fun stuff, but I won't go into that. Trainer boost. This is going to be stuff like incense, like you see here. Also lucky eggs, star piece. The other things are going to be like lures. There's different types of lures, but basically you put a lure module on a Pokemon stop and it'll spawn more Pokemon in the area. With incense, as we can see here, I'll actually go ahead and throw another one on. Right now I have 38 minutes left of my incense, and I will add another hour onto this incense. And you can tell that is active by the pink dust cloud that is spinning around you. And then you can also see when you catch certain Pokemon that there will be an icon showing you that it is spawning because of the incense. So in this case, this Chimicho is not spawning because of the incense. It's just a wild spawn. I'm gonna catch it real quick. Hopefully we'll see one. There are 2 different types of incense that you can get. One is these regular ones that you see that have like the green color to it. Essentially, it lasts a certain duration. It can last longer during like community days, during special events, but generally it's 30 minutes. And you get more spawns. So here we are. Here's a spawn. Not from the incense. Just another wild spawn. And then there's the daily incense, which I can't get right now because I think I'm a new player, but what's the difference? You are given a free daily incense every day, so you can take it to try and catch more Pokemon than you normally would, just walking around without one. And this one will actually only last 15 minutes. It has a blue color to it, and it works slightly differently where you have to be walking constantly for Pokemon to appear. Additionally, you'll have different types of spawns that you might not normally see in the wild, and also you have a chance of catching a legendary Galarian bird, and that's currently the only way to catch these type of Pokemon, the legendary Galarian bird. But so that's the advantage of using that one in particular. Those Pokemon are pretty hard to find because you're not always going to run into one when using this incense. Here's an image of the Galarian birds. They're pretty, aren't they? Other items, key items. We got the egg incubator and we got the camera. Camera, take cool pictures, take cool augmented reality pictures with your Pokemon. Pretty simple. Egg incubator, you're able to hatch Pokemon, and in Pokemon Go, there's 3 types. The one that you have in my inventory right now is just the one every trainer has, and there's indefinite number of uses, so you always have it, and you're always able to at least be incubating 1 egg. Then there's the ones that you can buy from the store, which I'll show you real quick. Go to the shop. So the egg incubator, and then the super incubator, which, let's see. Yep, a device that incubates an egg as you walk, breaks after 3 uses. Super incubator. A more powerful egg incubator. So I think it's like 1.75 or 1.25 like speed increase to the hatching. So each egg that you get has a certain distance that you have to walk in order to hatch it. This one I have right here is a 5-kilometer egg, and there are 6 different types. 6, did I count? 2, 5, 7, 10. 5 different types. 5 different types of eggs. You got the 2-kilometer, which you'll generally get from just research tasks and spinning stops. 5K eggs, which is the one I got here. There's 7K eggs that you will get from gifts from friends. There are 10K eggs and 12K eggs, and those are you'll get them from like raids and battling Go Rocket League members. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Hope you learned something new. I know it was very beginner level stuff, but I'm gonna be making another video for less beginner like tips, so we'll see how that be on the lookout for that. Once again, thanks for watching. Let me know if any of those help, or if you have any other questions, burning questions that I might answer in the next one. Peace.